Hey, what's up winners? Today I'm going to be talking about why the Chase Sapphire Reserve is still worth it. If you guys haven't heard, the Chase Sapphire Reserve card recently increased their annual fee from $450 to $550. Many other YouTubers have jumped ship just because of this increase, but I'll explain why this card will be my next credit card and why you should consider it as well. So before I dig deeper into the reasons why the Chase Sapphire Reserve is still worth it, let me give you a brief overview of this credit card. So with the Chase Sapphire Reserve card, there is a current promotion of a sign-up bonus of 50,000 bonus points when you spend $4,000 within the first 3 months. So with the reward system with this card, you get 3 times the points on travel and dining, and you also get 10 times the points on Lyft. You also get a Lyft membership where you get 15% off all of your Lyft rides. So if you see that as any value to you, might as well use it. For me, I honestly don't ever use Lyft, so that's a little value of me. The good thing about the Chase Sapphire Reserve card is that you do get 50% more in points when you redeem them for travel through the travel portal. Also with this card, you get $300 travel credit annually. You also get priority pass lounge access. You also get a DoorDash statement credit of $120 in total, but for 2020, you get $60 in statement credit, and for 2021, you get $60 then. But kind of the biggest downside with this card is that there is a $550 annual fee. So another benefit with the Chase Sapphire Reserve is that you could transfer any of the points that you earned with this card or any Chase cards in general to the travel partners such as hotels or airlines. Since this is a travel card, there's no foreign transaction fees, and you also get a handful of travel protections. So to name a few, is car rental insurance, trip cancellation, extended warranty, and purchase protections. So since you know all the perks now, let's dig a little bit deeper on why I'm still considering this card. The biggest reason is because of the Chase Trifecta. You might have heard of this before. If not, it consists of 3 different types of cards that Chase has that's simple enough for anyone to maximize their point earning potential. So the Chase Trifecta, it consists of the Chase Freedom, the Chase Unlimited, and the Chase Sapphire Reserve. So let me briefly just cover what the Chase Freedom and the Freedom Unlimited is all about. Alright, so let me whip out my phone one more time. So for the Chase Freedom card, the current bonus right now is $200 after you spend $500 within the first 3 months. There's also no annual fees, and you also get 5% cash back on rotating categories. So for 2020, they haven't released a whole list yet, but I imagine it's going to be something very similar to 2019. So these were the categories for 2019. So the first category was gas, streaming, internet and cables and phone services. And for the second quarter, home improvement, groceries. Third quarter, gas and streaming again. And for the fourth quarter is department stores, PayPal, and Chase Pay. Alright, so now let's move on to the Chase Freedom Unlimited. So this card has a very similar sign-up bonus where you get $200 after you spend $500. There's also no annual fee with this card. So with this card, it's basically just a cash back card where you can earn 1.5% cash back on anything that you purchase. While there are some variations to the Chase Trifecta, sometimes people swap out the Chase Sapphire Reserve for the Chase Sapphire Preferred or the Chase Ink Business Preferred card. But for me, I found that the Chase Trifecta works best when you include the Chase Sapphire Reserve card because that tend to have the best returns. So now let's plug in the Chase Trifecta into our fake budget to see what kind of points we can earn in a given year. So here up on the screen is going to be an estimate of a yearly budget that someone may spend in a given year. So for gas, groceries, and dining, they're going to spend about $3,600 each. For travel, $2,400. This is for a couple who travels twice a year. So that's going to be like 4 tickets. For hotels, it's going to be $1,000. And for other expenses, which includes like gym memberships, miscellaneous expenses, Costco, like personal hygiene, things like that, $9,600 a year. So the total spend that you're going to spend per year is going to be $23,800. Alright, so once you plug into the Chase Trifecta into the yearly spend, this is what the type of points that you're going to be expected to earn. So feel free to just pause the video so you'll get a screenshot of what's going on. It's alright, I'll wait.
A few moments later.
Hey, welcome back guys. So once you guys taken a chance to take a look at that screenshot, so these are the numbers that I came out with. So for a total spend of $23,800, the total points that you're going to earn is going to be 66,850 points. So if you were to redeem this as a cashback value, it's going to be $668.50. But if you were to redeem this to the travel portal, which is a 50% boost, you're going to come out with $1,002.75. But also you got to remember that the Chase Sapphire Reserve card does have a $550 annual fee. So once you minus that, you have $452.75. And once you add the additional travel credit of $300 that comes along with the Chase Sapphire Reserve card, it's going to be $752.75. Also with the card, you get a priority pass lounge access. For me, I value at $80 for 2 people who goes on 4 flights. So twice there and twice back. That's going to be a utilization of about 8 times. I just value at $10 each time since you're going to be using that $10 maybe on food anyways. So once you add that on there, it's going to be $832.75. And I also forgot to mention that the Chase Sapphire Reserve card does give you a $100 statement credit every 4 years for global entry and TSA pre-check. So I just added an additional $25. So the grand total is going to be $857.75. So now let's see how the Chase Trifecta compares to another popular trifecta that's made by AmEx. So I'm not going to go very detailed about each and every individual card since you guys could look it up anyways, but it does consist of 3 cards. So once you plug that into our fake budget that we had earlier, so just take a screenshot to see what it looks like, then I'll see you right after, okay?
A few moments later.
Hey, welcome back guys. So hopefully you guys have paused the video to use which AmEx card in which category. So these are the numbers that I came up for a total spend of $23,800 a year. The total points that you're going to earn is going to be 72,200 points. So if you were to redeem AmEx membership reward points as a cash value, it's usually very poor since it's like 0.06 cents per point. The cash value of this is going to be $433.20. But if you were to redeem this through the travel portal, which is typically 1 cent per point, this is going to be valued at $722. Now you got to minus the annual fee of $800 because the AmEx Gold card has an annual fee of $250 and the Platinum card has an annual fee of $550. So now you're negative $78. So now you can add on to the airline credit of $300 because the AmEx Gold gives you $100 and the Platinum card will give you $200. So now you're positive $222. So the Platinum card does give you priority pass lounge access as well. So again, I value it at $80. So total now is going to be $302. So with the Platinum card, you also get global entry and TSA pre-check. So I think you get a statement credit of $100 every 4.5 years or so. So I just say $25 just for simplicity's sake. So now your total will be $327. But also with the Platinum card, you do get something kind of special. You get the Saks on Fifth Ave $100 statement credit where you get $50 for the first half of the year and $50 for the second half of the year. So once you add that on, it's going to be $427. And also you get hotel credits. You get $100 for the Gold card and $100 for the Platinum card. So now the grand total is going to be $627. All right. So if you were to compare the AmEx Trifecta to the Chase Trifecta, so these are the numbers that we came out with. For the Chase Trifecta, it's going to be $875.75. And with the AmEx Trifecta, it's going to be $627. So as you can see here, the Chase Trifecta beats the AmEx Trifecta by almost $200. So that's just when you try to redeem it to travel, of course. But here's also some things that you should consider as well. I didn't include any Lyft or Uber credits since AmEx Platinum card does give you, I think, $200 a year on Uber credits. But I just didn't include that since that's something that I really don't value. So you can add that to your calculations if it's something that you use often. So as for dining credits, I didn't add that either. With the Chase Sapphire Reserve, you get DoorDash, the AmEx Gold. I believe you get $120 a year on like Grubhub, Shake Shack, things of the sort. But it's like restaurants that are very limited. I also didn't include any sign-up bonuses. And also, I only valued membership reward points at 1 cent per point. I know there are numerous cases where you can value these points at maybe 2, 3, or even possibly 5 cents a point if you were to transfer it to traveling partners. But since I just kept it simple at 1 cent per point, that's how I came out with this calculation. So these two trifectas or card combinations are not even the best possible way to earn points. There are so many different types of strategies so you can earn and churn and maximize points and miles. Another YouTube buddy of mine that goes by the name of Jake Bro, he made a really good video about a card combination that he came up with called the AmEx Trifecta. So in that video, he actually combined the best of the Chase Trifecta and the AmEx Trifecta to have like a mutant credit card combination, but it ends out to work very well, but it's kind of complex to actually do it. So if you haven't already, head over there and check out that video after you watch this one. Me personally, I like the Chase Trifecta so much more, and the key factor of that card combination is going to be the Chase Sapphire Reserve. While to use a trifecta, you still gotta have a moderate level of credit card knowledge because you still gotta figure out when and where to use each credit card. But once you get the hang of it, Chase just make it so damn easy to earn and use their points. While there are other ways to make your points worth more by transferring to different type of travel partners, but for me, I think that just requires way more research and time to do so. I feel like the easier that you make earning and using your points, the more likely you're willing to stick with your credit card strategy. Honestly, I feel like the most difficult thing about the Chase Trifecta is going to be the rotating categories on a Chase Freedom card. But aside from that, I feel like the Chase Trifecta is pretty simple to follow. Once you earn your points, you just add 50% more, then boom, you already know exactly how much you can redeem for travel. Trying to squeeze every cent out of every point is very time consuming and it gets confusing. Because I've been there searching and researching for countless hours, just trying to figure out what is the best way to get the highest return on each point. Even if the Chase Sapphire Reserve is not what it used to be, mainly due to the annual fee, it's still a pretty awesome card. Alright winners, so that does it for me. If you guys haven't already, make sure you give this video a like because I would really appreciate it and it will help the channel out a lot. If you guys want to learn more about credit cards and personal finance, come hang out with me some more over here. By the banana over there.